I'm here again on the same day. Been recording two videos back to back now. But anyways, we got a heavy scythe, and its light attacks are good. Big day, big day, big day. It does need to be in Incarnon mode for its light attacks to be pretty good, but it is a fun weapon. I did get better performance on it in heavy attack mode, but its light attacks are usable. We already have two heavy attack heavy scythes, those being the corufell and the hespar. But now that we have this one and its light attacks are good, I'm going to be more focused on the light attack side of things with the hespar here. I will show you my heavy attack build because I tested each of the evolution fives with a light attack, heavy attack build, light attack, heavy attack build, except for the second one. The second one is only really for heavy attack builds. But anyways, it's good. It's a really good heavy scythe. If you've always wanted to use a heavy scythe, but you wanted to use its light attacks over heavy attack spam, this is the one for you. You definitely want to go get this if you want a big old scythe to light attack with. So, let's spawn these goobers, and I'll start the Incarnon mode. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Oh, oops. That was from something else. Kill those guys. Pause them. Respawn them. All right. So, this scythe, when you activate Incarnon form, you hit a guy, it plants a seed, a shard, and then if you hit him again or plant more shards, the shards from the past detonate and deal your weapons damage. Okay. So, it's basically like just more extra hits. Imagine more extra hits that detonate, kind of delayed hits almost, because you got to get them to go off to deal your weapons damage. So that's how I like to think about it. They're not like giant explosions that detonate. It's more just like extra hits on an enemy. It's really good for like heavy units. I've been getting really good stalker kills with this thing. Especially with the heavy attack build. But the light attack build is good. I'll show you like my. I was really like honed in on focusing which build was best for this weapon here. So we will stack up our. There we go. We got Incarnon. We'll do that, and we'll just light attack. I think the forward walking attack is best. And yeah, Afflictions is good on this as well. Your walking light spam does kind of levitate enemies, but I like having as much AoE as possible, so I am running my influence build. But I could see raw heat Afflictions being very good, especially with how much range this thing has. But that is my build with influence nonsense. That was really quick. There's not much to say there. It's a good light attack scythe. Finally, it's been long enough. And then I'll show you the heavy attack build. If I switch over here, I do use the same evolution for my heavy attack build, for my testing, which I'll show you the numbers then when we get to the evolution perks to talk about. Got to build this up again. And recharge it, yeah. There we go. Charge it up. And, just heavy attack. Heavy attack. Literally the same thing. Heavy attacks are also good. Like I said, I got better numbers with my heavy attack builds, but I prefer the light attacks because we don't have a light attack heavy scythe. So, do with that information what you will. Maybe you're going to be the heavy attack guy. Maybe you'll be like me and you finally want to use a light attack heavy scythe. So, evolution, Incarnon, perk time, shenanigans. Let's talk about it. Perk number 1, Dreadful Reach. Just go for this. I'm going to be honest, this is a boatload of more range. I love having more range. You'll be hitting guys everywhere on top of influence. And because of your perk, you want to hit as many people as possible. You want to hit as many guys as possible and plant a bunch of seeds so they can explode. So that's why I have Dreadful Reach on here. That's my reasoning. 20% attack speed, you already get 40%, I believe. Yeah, 40% from evolving this thing when you put it in Incarnon mode. So I don't really think we need the 20% on top of that. Plus, I use Berserker's Fury in my build, but you can sub that out for something. That's the flex slot. And then gain 80% attack speed while sliding. I just don't think this is the move. They have a lot of slide perks in here, so I definitely get what they're going for, like a slide attack spam, almost like you're trying to relive your maiming strike days from back in the day. But I see it. I see the vision. That's not what I'm going for. I like the tons of reach to hit as many people as possible. It feels good. As for our next perk, this is like another like quality of life tree kind of. Nimble Scythe, I like this one. You recharge your Incarnon mode so quick with this in Steel Path. There's always hordes of enemies to just slide into and just kneecap them all and just get the instant like 6 times combo. So you're always able to keep this up and also have like almost always 12 times combo. So very good. This is what I'll be using. Combo count on shard damage. This is kind of like only useful after you switch, obviously. And you're really want to have combo climbing in both stages of using this weapon. So I don't really recommend this one, but I can also understand why you'd use it. And 20 initial combo, unless you're doing a heavy attack build, I wouldn't really recommend this one. And even if you're doing a heavy attack build, I still like the this to building my combo up quicker. So it is what it is. The last one is kind of like Paretos, which is very nice. We have a parkour perk, extra jump and double jump height. It's very cool. It feels very nice, just like the Paretos. So I would highly recommend this one. All this does is let us switch quicker. I really don't think you need it since we have combo perks. It's kind of odd. Normally, combo economy. Normally they don't like super stack those. Typically, maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like this is kind of an odd choice to have multiple combo economy mods perks to pick from. But I picked the parkour one. Extra parkour shenanigans is always fun. More jump, more double jump height. Very fun. And the last one, ground finishers knock down enemies in a 6 meter radius. I was leveling this weapon on Inaros and doing the Inaros tornado into ground finishers. It's actually really satisfying with this thing. So I could see this, honestly. I would understand it if you wanted to do that. But everything else aside, I think you just go for the extra parkour shenanigans. On for this last one. So I've decided that explosive growth is the best one, whether you're doing a heavy attack build or a light attack build. The extra shards, whenever you make a shard, is very good, and the extra damage is very good. I would really go with anything else. I really like the explosive growth here, and I've tried them all. Chain Shatter, the heavy attacks detonating the shards, it's whatever. I've gotten okay results with that one. And then Void Splinters. This does work when you're like re-hitting your own hits of the splinters you create, but I was getting like consistent orange crits with this on. But at the end of the day, it just didn't outperform explosive growth for me. Plus, this one, it didn't feel as strong. So, I did test these all with heavy attacks and light attack builds. Let's see if I can... Oh, you can't see it because the camera's flipped. Oh, well. I did test them all. On the first one, I got like around 500 kpm on both of them. This is for growth. I got 600 kpm on, well, not 600, but 600 kills in 5 minutes with a heavy attack build with growth. And everything else kind of milled out around 530. So from my results here, you couldn't really read that at all. The first one with a heavy attack build, explosive growth, is the one I got the best results with. The second best results came from the second one with a heavy attack build. And then the third best results came with explosive growth with a light attack build. Mouthful there. So, if you're interested in that min-maxy stuff, they were all within like 30 kills of each other. So it's really not the end of the day, 30 to 50 kills. So it is what it is. Obviously, that wasn't the best way to show that, but whatever. It performs similarly no matter how you play it, is all that really matters. Boop. And then almost went into my Citrine upgrade screen. So this is the build I've been using for my light attack spam. Tons of slash procs and electric procs, so we're using Galvanized Elementalist. Galvanized Steel for stacking crit damage and more crit chance. Blood Rush for stacking crit chance. Condition Overload for our damage increase. Viral Electric because it's just, it's just gas with your influence procs going all over the place. Berserker's Fury, like I said, you don't need the attack speed. I like the way it feels, so I have it here. This is your flex slot. You can put whatever you want here. Prime Smite mods, Gladiator Might for more crit chance and crit damage, more reach if you wanted more range, that's an option. You could put whatever you want here. I'm not the build police. Please don't be the build police ever to other people. But yeah, this is the flex slot. Honestly, you could just go whatever you want here. I like the extra attack speed. There's obviously some upgrades you could make here that may be better than this for you. As for the heavy attack build, kind of similar thing going on here. All three galvanized mods, we want the initial combo count and combo stacks. So we have, juicier heavy attacks, stacking crit damage and base crit chance, slash and electric damage, doing tons of damage, raw electric for influence to stack up, gladiator might for more crit chance and crit damage, killing blow for base damage, and the heavy attack wind-up speed is very important. Same with amalgam organ shatter here. Heavy attack wind-up speed is very, very important on this thing. It'll feel clunky as hell without this heavy attack wind-up speed. So I do think both these mods are must-haves. And you can run Kalervo on top of that. Kalervo has more heavy attack wind-up speed. But that is my heavy attack build. This is the light attack build. Nothing crazy going on here. Just your typical, influence hybrid setup that I got going on. But that's that. Very unique melee weapon. It's nice to have finally a light attack heavy scythe. If we go look at its peers, heavy scythe. Corufell, this thing is just raw heavy attacks because if it's a unique one, it shoots like a bullet, big AoE bullet thing. And the hespar, I obviously haven't used this. It's a pain in the butt to grind. But from everything I've heard, everyone typically does heavy attack builds with this because the stance is so bad. So there is that. But I like this thing. I think it feels great with light attacks and its perks and what's not. So it kind of gets carried by its Incarnon's perk. Obviously, it probably wouldn't be that great without it. But I enjoy it, and that's all that matters. So, boom, bop, pow. It's time to go into a survival. And I'll go on a Kuva survival, because that's where I tested this thing out the most. So, I'll see you in the Kufa survival to test out our light attack heavy scythe. That is very good, surprisingly. I'm happy with it. I like it. I like having a light attack heavy scythe instead of the heavy attack corufell. See you there. All right, we're here. It's time to scythe it up. Boom. Let me get my stacks. There we go. We are in Incarnon mode, and we just I just do the forward combo the entire time. I'm holding W, and I'm holding my melee key. And we will be just fine. I think quite possibly we kill too quick, to be honest. We have to keep hopping from room to room. I'm going to try my best to stay in one area, but this thing does kill very quickly. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're big chilling. We're big chilling. I think we're going to do just fine. It's very nice that we have a scythe that's good with its light attacks now. I mean, we only have 3 total, but 2 out of 3 being better for heavy attacks kind of blows. I've always been more, well, it's because I've always been more of a light attack enjoyer, but like my most used melee weapon is the Stropha with a heavy attack build, so I can't even really say that. I've always wanted to use the scythes like big slashing weapons like this instead of heavy attack spam weapons. So I'm happy that we got this. I'm happy this is an option now. Like I said though, I did get better KPM, kills per minute numbers with the heavy attack builds on every test. So I mean there is that. Yeah. And I know the forward combo does pick up guys a little bit, but at full combo, at 12 times combo, I feel like guys just die too quickly for afflictions to like even really matter. You know what I'm saying? I have seen it. I have snooped around. I have looked at other builds, and I've seen multiple afflictions builds, and I was just like, I get it. I see the vision with the forward combo and how it picks up guys that it hits multiple times, but I feel like they just die so quick that it doesn't matter. But that's just me. I don't know. I could be crazy. But I think it does just fine, to be honest. I think this is one of those weapons where its Incarnon trait is so good, you just have to do whatever butters your bread to have a good time. And you will have a good time, you know? Like I said, my heavy attack results and light attack results and my different, I've changed out all the evolution 5s because those are the most impactful ones. And everything I did, I got very similar results. Like I said, they were all within like 30 to 50 kills of each other at the end of my 5-minute runs. And I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. It's just a really good weapon. So we'll see where we get at the end of this. But I imagine it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's very good. I'm just psyched to have a good light attack heavy scythe. I'll probably be using it a lot whenever I want to be a melee monster. Oh, it'd be really fun on Valkyrie with the Valkyrie rework. Yeah. That's been really fun. I got Valkyrie in my Duviri for like my Araxia event stuff, and that was really fun. I basically like face tanked Araxia the entire time in her fight. It was awesome. And like the fragmented one, face tanked them. Very satisfying character now. Warframe. We don't really use the word character that much. I don't think we should. I'm just kind of out of the... spaced out a little bit. But no, this thing's awesome. I love it. This gets like a triple thumbs up for me if I had a third thumb to put up. It's very good. And I don't have Prime Sure-Footed on Citrine, so I just got my butt knocked down. Yeah. I think this thing is a bit more than respectable. I think it, I put 3 forma into it, I believe, or 2. And I think it's definitely more than worth it. I could not recommend it enough. I love this thing so far. I'll definitely be using it a lot. I am a Thalys. Thalys? I like Thalys because it sounds like phallus. Thalys Enjoyer. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It is pretty dope. Ooh, we got a guy coming. An acolyte. Let's hope we kill him pretty quick. Oh, I gotta activate Incarnon mode. Where you at, Torment? Come here. Oh, you knocked me down, you little bastard. You knocked me down again! I hate your little hydroid things, man. Hello. If I can lock onto him. It's really good once you start getting multiple hits on the same, like, big target because of the detonating crystals. There we go. He's dead. That was quick and easy. Quick, easy, painless. 526, like I said. Yeah, not bad. That's about what I've expected. I think the first time I did this, I got 531. So that's about where I expected to be at the end of this with the light attack, evolution 1. Well, evolution 5, selection 1, perk 1. That's about... That sounds alright, you know. So, that's this weapon. It's very good. I have no complaints. I just want to sit here. That is our light attack heavy scythe. It's actually really good and enjoyable to use. I couldn't recommend it enough. I think it's worth your Dominus Thrax tokens, your Dominus Aurelius coins, whatever they're called. Get it from the event now before it goes away. I have no clue where it's going afterwards. Get yourself one. It's fun to use. I like it. Peace. Bye.